Folks, this is ioEther. I'm back playing some more World of Tanks. So, this is BarteQ in his STA-1. This is an assault on Tier River, and it's a little bit of a Tier 9 game. It's actually more of a Tier 7 with 2 Tier 8s and Tier 9s sprinkled in. Those Tier 9s must be loving this. Really? Really? You're just gonna chuck over to defaulting on that? Anyways, so before we kick off, of course, the best way to support the channel, if you enjoy anything you like, or anything you like, really, anything you watch, is to hit the like button. So if you want to do that, that would be awesome. If you don't like it, hit the dislike button. Really, really simple, very straightforward, very easy, lovely. Next thing, of course, I'm still using the backup mic because the real mic is still pissing me off. I'll get it working for next week, don't worry. Really? Oh yeah, E69 you had to drive right through. Oh well. And there's nothing else I want to say before we start off this game, so let's jump right into it. Unfortunately, not going to get the snipe shot on the enemy T69. I have never realized how good the STA's gun depression is. Sorry about that. Apparently it's too early in the morning over here. And so yeah. Ooh, T29, we should build. No, go the ridge line. Huh. BarteQ is up here. He's really silhouetted against the KV3's not invisible. Really silhouetted against that ridge line. If there was anything up high enough to light him, he would have been shot most likely. Now, for some reason, neither team has a scout tank, and our team doesn't have any tank destroyers, which is a little weird considering the fact that we're the defending team. Like, you'd think the defending team would get tank destroyers and the offense team would get all the heavy tanks. But apparently, matchmaker was like, nope, we're doing it this way. So for a sec there, BarteQ had a shot against the IS, but either because he didn't want to take the snapshot or he wasn't quite paying attention, either way, didn't end up getting the shot off into the IS. Of course, when he does try to put the shot at, he doesn't want to sit on that ridgeline too long because he's going to get murked. There's enough stuff down there that if they focus fired on him, he would be dead or nearly dead very, very fast. KV3 not paying attention, showing his side, free shot into the side of the KV3. Now, there we go. That was probably the Jag Panther. Don't think the Foch can do that much damage, but I can't remember. It's been a while since I actually played with the Foch. You don't see many of them around. What's that? I can't. But anyways, so KV3 is about to be dead. One beautiful shot into the back of it, side of it, whatever. And now BarteQ is going to focus down the IS. And this poor guy is desperately trying to retreat, but all it's doing is really just, you know, providing BarteQ with a beautiful flush shot into his engine bay. Oh, missed that shot. That should have been an easy hit, but BarteQ loved it. Plain and simple. Beautiful. That's a good shot. Now it's pretty much going to be a dead IS. Yeah, I didn't really think he'd get another shot into it. But while that was all happening, the enemy T69 either was shooting our friendlies, which actually looks like exactly what was going on. I was thinking he should have rushed forward and taken advantage of BarteQ being out in the open, but he didn't. That was probably because he was taking advantage of our KV3 being out in the open. Tiger P and Tiger trying to hide behind the ridge here. They're trying to be held down and back up. That's kind of working for them. They were out in the open long enough that they took a significant chunk of their damage, their health and damage, and now they're just, as much as they're held down, they're still Tigers. They have next to nothing as far as armor goes. except for on the front gun mantle, which is fairly sizable. Sizable enough to, it's like 200 millimeters in the front gun. It's sizable enough that you can bounce the occasional shell. It can miss the front mantle and pen, like that. Now the Tiger P does have decent armor on the front, but of course, we're not looking at the front of the tank, we're looking at just barely the top end of his tank. We're going to put one, that was supposed to go through the cupola, it ended up going through the top of his tank. Doesn't matter, either way, it was a shot through. And this Tiger P is putting up one heck of a fight, considering the fact that he is outnumbered and outgunned and should be dead already. Now he's dead. Now, of course, one of the main reasons he was surviving that long was because of the fact that he had support from the AMX 5120. So very few allies, our allies, could push through, but they're just getting absolutely clipped by that guy. But now that the Tiger P is dead, and this Jag Panther is dying, Jag Panther 2, that 5120 is going to have some problems. Ooh, look, we can see the top of his turret. Ooh, he bounced the shell off this turret. That doesn't happen too much. Fortunately for him, he does get taken out, and BarteQ is on his last remaining standard shell. Wow. This game has gone a lot faster than I expected it to. Now, the enemy Foch is actually pushing into our base. Sorry. I don't know where BarteQ was looking. So I guess he was looking for the other T-29. But it's over there. And it's still full health. It hadn't been detected up until now. And there we go. There was a AMX 5120 that we hadn't seen. But apparently or 5100, no. Apparently somebody had, because, yeah, is definitely hurt. And apparently the enemy team thinks that their 29 is a bot. Ooh, put him on fire. Probably an automatic fire extinguisher just took that out. Enemy T-29. Good shot, takes out our engine. That's irritating. Beautiful shot on the 5100. No way this guy gets out of this alive. T-29 is being really, I was gonna say cagey. Cagey's not quite the right word. Ooh, that's, wow, setting two different enemies on fire in a row. That's pretty awesome. T-29 puts out his fire, and he's about to get dead. There's no way he's gonna, weather this incoming fire. Unfortunately, IS gets taken out by the enemy E-50. He killed at the same time. Okay, well, they just got the Eye for an Eye award. And now, our IS is complaining because he got dead. So now it's going to be 5-on-1. And the enemy Foch is going for his Albanos medal. Now, of course, at this point in time, BarteQ is down to only firing heat. He has no more standard ammunition left. He used it all. Oh. He tried a snapshot, but that obviously didn't work. Aiming in at the cupola of the Foch. But no, our friendly Tiger just pops over the ridge. No, actually, the Tiger is up there. It's a really good position. So from there, he could obviously put sniper shots in on the Foch without getting overwhelmed. That was a really close... Well, no. That wasn't a close game. That was a great game. Either way, we were winning. There wasn't enough time left on the clock for the Foch to kill everybody and then cap. Of course, he wasn't going to be killing the Tiger that much else, so... It is possible, though, he could have killed the IS and the T-54, or maybe the T-29. And highly unlikely could have killed them all in that much time, but maybe. Depends. Can't remember if the Foch is a clip or not. Either way, great game, well played, beautiful way. That is how you play a medium tank, by the way. That is an awesome way to play a medium tank. 2100 experience with premium without his daily double. Ace Tanker, Fire Perfected Bruiser, Confederate, and High Caliber. Not often you see these two awards going together, as most of the time when you get High Caliber, you get the Top Gun award. But for this one, BarteQ just helped more than he killed. 4,400 damage dealt over 3 kills, puts him top of the board, and by a significant margin too. 33 shots fired, 19 penetrations, so a lot of those were whiffed, mostly because they were hurried. Oops, my bad. So the shots they missed weren't because he wasn't aiming, they were because he didn't want to take long enough to stop and let his gun settle, because most of the time he would have got shot in return if he'd done that. And some of them, like the KD3 shots, he just whiffed. Didn't block any damage by armor, absorbed it all into his hull like a pro, and a little bit of spotting damage. That was a great game. Thank you so much, BarteQ, for saying that in. That was awesome to watch, and beautiful medium play is always just so awesome to watch. Thank you all for watching. Have a great night. This is ioEther out.
Hey folks, this is ioEther, and we're back with some more World Tanks. Side scraping. How to counter a player who's side scraping. So the E100 is trying to side scrape. And you can see, let's see where. Ronick is actually firing at the engine deck of the enemy tank. And well, that makes sense because Ronick's gun is actually higher up than the enemy tank's engine deck, so he can aim down. And if he concentrates right, and if he, T-57. Really? How did you miss that shot on the T-57? Really? That was like a free shot. So the enemy E100 is getting really pissed that Ronick can somehow penetrate him without being, without exposing enough of his tank so that so this guy can kill Ronick. So Ronick's, again, gonna shoot for the engine deck.